Hey everybody, my name is Melissa Moorhead and I've created a lesson plan about math facts. Now, why did I go ahead and create this lesson plan? Well, I created this lesson plan to help Miss Wooten solve a problem, and here is Miss Wooten right here. She's had a problem with her students learning math facts through technology, so I've come up with some technology resources that I believe that will help her second grade students. Now, who are Miss Wooten's students? Let's do a roll call. She has 19 students, 7 male, 12 female, and their ages range from 8 to 9 years old. And the technology resources I've included in this lesson are Easily, which they're going to create an infographic, which is like a digital poster, Scratch, which is coding. They can create a game or a quiz or a story, Quizlet, which actually is a funny name to create digital flashcards, and for the assessment, the teacher will create a Kahoot game. Now let's talk about Easily. Pictured here is something that somebody would be creating before Easily. Look, has a lot of words. And pictured here is something that you can do with all those words after you've got an account with Easily, and see how colorful and brought full these infographics are. And students will have a blast creating these, and the teacher can actually use these in her classroom, post them up. And for this activity, students are going to create their math poster, and they're going to have to include at least 10 math problems between the numbers 1 and 20. And these are going to have to be addition and subtraction problems. The second activity is Scratch, which actually it's a coding activity, which is really fun. A lot of students love coding. So what can they create with Scratch? Well, they can create a lot of things. They can create a math facts game. They can create a story, and it will tell them step by step how to create it. And there also are some printable coding cards that the teacher can get ready before she introduces this activity, and it will tell them how to do it in case the student wants to be able to hold something in their hand. The last activity is Quizlet, and this is where they're going to create a digital flashcard to help them study their math facts, their math fact family. And with Quizlet, the only drawback about this is they have to have a parent's email in order to do this. The student cannot sign up underneath the teacher's account, so I would recommend getting a note ahead of time. And in this, they are going to have to create their own math fact family. And with Quizlet, as you can see here, let me go back for just a second. There we go. Like I said, your students can join your class and they can create their own digital flashcards with their own account. And this is my login page, and where it says classes, I just click join or create a class. And this is where your students would find your class. And on Quizlet, they can also play games, so they don't have to do the regular flashcard like displayed right here. On this one has a match game and a gravity game, and they can spell it out, write it out. They can test themselves. They can print out their flashcards. You can create flashcards for them, and they can have it anywhere they go. And for these curriculum alignment standards, this is a math standard 2, fluently add and subtract within 20 using mental strategies. And there's a bunch of technology standards for the empowered learner. As you can see, they got all but one of them right here. Then you got the digital citizen standards. They've got a couple, like 2B and 2C. Innovative designer alignment. I feel that this lesson has one of those. Creative communicator standards. I believe it met all of these standards. And lastly, the global communicator standards. Here are a couple of ones that I feel like this lesson plan will align to. And lastly, for the assessment, I feel that the teacher could create her own quiz or her own test using a Kahoot, and she can create a teacher account, which is going to be pretty simple and it's all free. And when your students are playing the Kahoot, they're not even going to realize they're actually taking an assessment. And with this, you can actually monitor their progress and